Have you ever wondered if there were ancient civilizations that once thrived and flourished, but then vanished, lost to the sands of time? Well, let's dive deep into some of these legendary ancient societies and unearth some truths. The concept of lost continents that once thrived and later submerged beneath the ocean waves has long captivated the human imagination. One of the most fascinating of these legendary lands is Mu. More than just a geographical entity, Mu represents an entire civilization that, according to some, predated many of the ancient cultures we study today. The story of Mu first gained traction in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, primarily through the writings of Augustus Le Plongeon. A British explorer and writer, Le Plongeon believed that he had deciphered ancient Mayan texts, which, according to him, revealed the existence of an ancient continent in the Pacific Ocean. He proposed that this land, which he named Mu, was an ancient civilization where humanity first rose. This civilization, he claimed, was highly advanced, perhaps even the very cradle of all civilizations, influencing cultures as far-reaching as Egypt and Mesoamerica. Mu's description was one of grandeur. Envisioned as a vast continent located in the Pacific Ocean, it stretched from somewhere close to the Hawaiian Islands all the way towards the Philippines and Fiji. It was said to be a place of large cities, vast temples, and advanced knowledge. The society, as described, was not just technologically sophisticated, but spiritually evolved, having a deep understanding of the universe and its workings. James Churchward, another proponent of the Mu theory, expanded upon Le Plongeon's ideas in the 20th century. Through a series of books, Churchward described how he deciphered ancient tablets from India and claimed they told the story of Mu. In his interpretation, the continent was home to over 60 million inhabitants and a powerful kingdom before its tragic end. The end of Mu, as the legend goes, was as dramatic as its existence. It's believed that after a catastrophic event, possibly related to volcanic activity or an enormous earthquake, the continent of Mu sank into the depths of the Pacific Ocean, erasing its rich history and advancements. This narrative parallels other legendary lost continents, such as Atlantis, which too is said to have faced a sudden and tragic end. Despite the intriguing tales surrounding Mu, evidence for its existence is largely anecdotal. Mainstream scholars and geologists have found little to no evidence supporting the presence of such a continent in the Pacific. Plate tectonics, our modern understanding of the movement of Earth's lithosphere, doesn't support the idea of a vast continent suddenly sinking into the ocean either. Nestled within the arid landscapes of the American Southwest, the ancestral Puebloans once thrived, creating some of the most captivating and intricate stone settlements North America has ever seen. Their presence, spanning a period from roughly AD 100 to 1300, has left behind architectural and cultural markers that paint a vivid image of their existence. Their habitats stretched across parts of modern-day Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. The ancestral Puebloans, previously referred to as the Anasazi, a term now considered outdated and possibly derogatory, were master architects known for their iconic cliff dwellings. These structures, often built within alcoves of massive cliffs, protected them from both adversaries and the elements. One of their most celebrated sites, Mesa Verde in Colorado, is a testament to their architectural prowess. Here you can find multi-storied houses carved straight into cliffs, complete with storage rooms, kivas, which are known as ceremonial chambers, and intricate networks of passageways. Their buildings were not just functional, but also artistically and strategically designed, optimized for factors like sunlight during the winter months. Beyond their cliffside marvels, the ancestral Puebloans were known for their pottery and art. Their pottery, often painted in black and white or adorned in turquoise, was not just functional but held ceremonial and trade significance. They traded these pottery items with neighboring tribes, indicating a vast and interconnected trading network. Agriculture was a vital part of their society. They cultivated beans, squash, and most importantly, corn, which became a central part of their diet. To manage farming in the harsh desert environment, they developed intricate irrigation systems to channel and store the scant rainfall. The ancestral Puebloans also had a rich spiritual life. Their kivas, the round ceremonial chambers, were central to their religious practices. These subterranean structures, often incorporated into their cliff dwellings, were places of worship, community gatherings, and might have served as astronomical observatories, aligning with celestial events. However, despite their evident success in the region, by the end of the 13th century, the ancestral Puebloans began to abandon their grand settlements. This departure is one of the great mysteries of archaeology. Various theories attempt to explain it: prolonged droughts that made agriculture unsustainable, internal conflicts or pressures from neighboring tribes. Their descendants, the modern Pueblo peoples, hold oral traditions offering insights into this migration, emphasizing a spiritual journey and a call to seek new beginnings. The remnants of the ancestral Puebloan civilization, their structures, art and pottery, continue to provide invaluable insights into a society that skillfully adapted and thrived in an environment that, to many, would seem unforgiving. Their legacy is not just in the stone and clay they left behind, but in the spirit of innovation, resilience, and community. Situated in what is now Pakistan and northwest India, the Indus Valley civilization is a marvel of ancient urban planning, complex societal structures, and technological sophistication. Flourishing around 2500 BCE, this ancient culture has left behind tantalizing clues that challenge our understanding of early human societies. At its height, the Indus Valley civilization covered an astonishing 1 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest ancient civilizations, rivaling ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. The cities of Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa are the most well-known excavated sites, displaying an advanced level of urban planning that astounds archaeologists to this day. The streets of these cities were laid out in a grid pattern, a sign of sophisticated town planning. Even more impressive were their advanced sewage and drainage systems, superior to those found in many parts of modern India and Pakistan today. Every house had access to fresh water and an efficient waste disposal system, reflecting a keen sense of communal health and sanitation. Beyond the architectural marvels, the Indus people were skilled artisans. They created intricate beadwork, pottery, and metalwork, some of which reveal a deep understanding of metallurgical processes. Seals made of soapstone engraved with animals and symbols are among the most iconic artifacts discovered. These seals are believed to have been used in trade and possibly ritualistic or administrative purposes. However, the Indus script found inscribed on these seals and various other artifacts remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the Indus Valley. Despite numerous attempts, this script has never been conclusively deciphered, leaving a vast aspect of their culture, like their beliefs, legends, and history, shrouded in mystery. This has led to a wealth of speculation and theories, but without a Rosetta Stone or bilingual text, the script's secrets remain locked away. Trade seemed to be a significant part of the Indus Valley life. Evidence suggests that they had active trade relationships with Mesopotamia, with Indus seals and beads discovered in ancient Mesopotamian cities. The Indus people were known to have used standardized weights and measures, further emphasizing their sophisticated economic system. Yet for all its grandeur and sophistication, the Indus Valley civilization saw a sudden decline around 1900 BCE. The reasons for this decline remain the subject of debate among historians and archaeologists. Some theories point towards a massive climate change event, while others suggest invasions, tectonic activities, or even internal social upheaval. The Indus Valley civilization's remains are a testament to the capabilities of ancient societies. While they left behind magnificent cities and artifacts, they also left behind countless mysteries. The enigma of the Indus Valley isn't just about deciphering a script or figuring out why they disappeared. It's about understanding our shared human past and the heights early civilizations could reach. On the southernmost tip of Europe, on the island of Crete, arose a civilization that, for its time, was incredibly advanced and sophisticated. This was the civilization of the Minoans, named after the mythical King Minos, who, according to legend, maintained a labyrinth home for the terrifying Minotaur. Crete, with its strategic position in the Mediterranean, became a hub for trade, and this geographic advantage allowed the Minoans to establish one of the earliest complex maritime cultures. They traded with Egypt, the Cyclades, the Near East, and beyond, bringing in exotic goods and spreading their influence far and wide. The Minoan cities weren't dominated by grand temples or towering ziggurats like in other ancient civilizations. Instead, the most iconic Minoan structures were their palaces, like the famous one in Knossos. These weren't just royal residences. They were multifunctional complexes, housing workshops, shrines, and administrative centers. Their design was intricate, featuring complex multi-story layouts, plumbing systems, and vibrant frescoes that depicted scenes from daily life, nature, and rituals. They painted scenes of youths leaping over bulls, women gathering saffron, and men and women participating in processions. The emphasis on natural themes, and particularly on marine life, underscores their connection to the sea. Dolphins, octopuses, and various fish species frequently appear in Minoan art, emphasizing the importance of the Mediterranean in their daily lives and culture. Astonishingly, despite their advancements and cultural richness, the Minoans left behind no known military fortifications, suggesting they lived relatively peacefully and relied more on trade and diplomacy. This contrasts with many other ancient civilizations, where city walls and fortresses were common features. Yet, one of the most puzzling aspects of the Minoans is their writing systems. They developed two scripts, Linear A and Linear B. While Linear B was later deciphered in the 20th century and found to be an early form of Greek, Linear A, primarily used for religious and administrative texts, remains undeciphered. What secrets and knowledge it holds is a tantalizing mystery. Around 1450 BCE, the Minoan civilization began to decline. A massive volcanic eruption on the nearby island of Thera, present-day Santorini, sent tsunamis crashing into Crete, devastating its coastal settlements. This natural catastrophe, combined with invasions or internal conflicts, might have led to the Minoans being absorbed or overtaken by the Mycenaeans from mainland Greece. While the Minoans might have disappeared from the annals of history, their influence did not. Elements of their art, architecture, and myths were integrated into Greek culture and served as a foundation for what would become classical Greek civilization. Today, the ruins of Knossos and the vibrant frescoes serve as a testament to a people who, at their height, dominated the seas and left an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. And as always, I hope you enjoyed our video today. Thanks for watching.